think really do well, the teams that are the most interesting to watch, are the teams that sort of put the team before the individual. They're always trying to do whatever will make the team look best, whatever will make their scene partner look best. And that, when you have a whole group of people really doing that, just willing to do anything on stage to make whatever's going on work, then everyone on the team ends up looking really good. So
I know that my worst shows happen when I don't say listen to myself before I go out. If I don't say listen, 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 listen. If I say you have to be funny tonight, you have to kill it tonight. Because everybody suffers at that expense. My ensemble mates, myself, you know, and I'm not in the moment.
If you know what you're doing, you're not improvising. But you have the confidence to say, oh, I totally know what I'm doing. And inside, you're probably scared, but you try and quiet those noises inside. To get a point, and you're just fearless, and you're going to be able to go out and do whatever you want.
So I guess rehearse or play often enough so that you feel just really at ease when you take the stage. Enough preparation so that I guess some of your muscle memory can take over in that sense of like, oh, what am I worried about? But not so much that like, we gotta kill this show, you know, and that pressure all of a sudden gets on you of like reaching past this second to the hope of what you want the future to be, as opposed to just allowing it to determine itself, which is what we say it's going to do. Also, I think to be great in this one is just like, there's sometimes nothing you can do about it. It's interesting people. It's people whose viewpoints or truths or emotional takes are exciting and intriguing to you as a viewer. And that one's hard, because sometimes you can do everything right, you might just be a boring person, and that's tough to fix.
Yeah. So side note, put your arms around. Stop being. Just do it.
I don't love you guys.
I just lost after you.
We all lost after.
But I was telling Katie and all them is like, I know I say this all the time and I must be super annoying, but I've done a lot of these comedy competition things before. Stand up or whatever, you know. And this is how it always is. People are in a new place they've never been before. They get a sense of like, I gotta overcompensate. I gotta like, really get out there and like make my presence known. But this shit dies down. Once the show starts, it's back to where we've been doing a bunch of times. We've done so many shows. We've done so many rehearsals. All I want for us, okay, is to be comfortable right before we get on stage. I don't mean like, I don't want us to overcompensate for the situation. We are who we are. We've rehearsed a lot, okay? We know who we are. We know what we're gonna do, okay? The only thing I want different about this is just a heightened sense of urgency, of just like, this is it. This is the end of our journey. You know what I mean? That started in August. You know, when we cast this team, withdrew or whatever. You know, who cares? Like that started. That audition. That's what the start of this journey is. This is the end of that journey. So it's just have that knowledge that like, this is it. You know, there's nothing left. You don't leave anything on stage. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that doesn't mean go out yelling and screaming like monkeys. You know what I mean? It just means we're gonna use all our mental energy on stage, and we're gonna play to the height of our intelligence. And we're gonna support each other. We're gonna have fun. That's the number one thing. Number one thing is we're gonna have fun. And if we do shitty improv, you know, like we did shitty improv, you know what I mean? But we're gonna do the best we can to not do that. But we're gonna have fun, and they're gonna know we're gonna have fun. Yeah. Okay?
Agree. Yeah.
And we're gonna trust each other. There's, like I said at GIF before we did the GIF show, we had 25 minutes. We do not have time to not support each other. We do not have time to judge the other person on stage and say that move is stupid. You don't have time to say that. You literally, the only choice you have tonight. Listen to me. The only choice you have tonight is that was genius. Let me make it more genius. That's the only choice you have tonight.
Oh, it was easy then.
Great. And believe me when I say this, I picked the funniest, smartest people in Strikeforce. The funniest, smartest people in Strikeforce are here right now. I trust every decision you're gonna make. And if you don't trust yourself, I trust you. Okay, have that. I have your back. I have every one of your back. I hope you have my back. I know you have my back. And again, 25 minutes, no time to judge. The only choice you have is everyone else is a genius. Every move is genius. And not only that, I'm going to make it even more genius than it already is. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. But let's not freak out. We have time to warm up.
I've got to watch.
On three.
I'll take
another for
Drew.
I'll be interviewed.
afternoon, and welcome to the Chicago Center for the Performing Arts.
right.
We're here for the 2011 College Improv Tournament.
All right. Wow.
Wow. I'm
huge-
Dan Lippert, by the way.
I'm Keith Habersberger. Huge day for improv today, guys. 12 teams from across the country here to set battle on the stage of improv.
And a battle it will be. We've got 3 awesome teams going up in this round.
We sure do. Starting us off today is the Cosby Sweaters from
Super stoked. Super stoked. And what's great is I'm not even thinking about winning or losing. It's just like, we're here, like, this is fucking awesome. Fuck everything else.
That's awesome, yeah, man. At noon.
from the Chicago Regionals. Truly going to be a great show today from these guys.
Coming up against them second will be Theater Strike Force. Now these guys are out of the University of Florida.
That's right.
They're the wild card team from the Southeast region. A very fun group. We're going to see a lot of fast-paced, high-energy improv from them. What'll be very interesting to see is having their large group dynamic, how it'll work if they can really connect there.
That's right. These guys actually, at their home base, have sometimes over 100 people in their team, which is great to see a state school that provides such a great improv opportunity for college students. Fantastic.
Absolutely. I'm sure they all flew out here together, too.
I'm sure all 100 of them, they're here. That's not true. They're not here.
Okay.
Great. But another big group, Droppin' Science from Columbia College. Droppin' Science clearly having no supporters here in the theater. It's a really sad sight to have a group unsupported like that. They're a big group as well. A high energy, fast-paced scene work. Tons of laughs coming at you a mile a minute. Awesome. Let's get this thing started today, Dan.
Absolutely. Why don't we take it over to Annie, who is with the captain of Cosby Sweaters.
Thank you, Dan. You're looking beautiful this morning. Thank you, thank you. Please, no. I am here with team captain Drew from the Cosby Sweaters. Drew, what's something that you guys are going to focus on in today's competition?
Improv.
That sounds like a very good plan. Let's toss it over to Mike.
Hey there, Annie. I just wanted to say thank you for trying to do something with your hair today. Good effort. I'm standing here with Rudy, team captain of Theater Strike Force. I wanted to, in the rehearsals leading up to this, what was it that you were focusing on to best prepare for this tournament?
Right, yeah, we're just gonna have fun. I mean, we focus on just listening to each other and just supporting each other and just making the best moves we can make.
Absolutely fantastic. You heard it right here. Making the best moves they can make. A very interesting strategy. We're going to see how it pays off. But right now, we're going to kick it over to Alex Young, who's standing somewhere very far away from me.
I'm very excited to be here with the team captain of Dropping Science. Tell me, Ryan, what are you expecting from your fellow teammates today?
To rock it out.
Rock it out, and I'm very excited to see how that turns out. Back to you, Dan.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Well, guys, this is going to be a lot of fun. Without further ado, let's bring out our referee for the day, Caleb George.
Get up!